Headlines for this week include UWL veterans receive national recognition, international students contributing to the economy, and an annual holiday competition. Stay tuned, WMCM's Week in Review is next.
Cross and a campus code Week in Review is next.
Performances next week in Valhalla. The evening's program.
Hello, and thanks for watching WMCM's Week in Review. I'm Courtney Zahn.
And I'm Callie Vick.
Before we start, breaking news out of Virginia Tech, where shots were once again fired. 2 have been reported dead, including a Virginia Tech police officer. The incident is still under investigation, and our thoughts go out to all those involved.
And a UWL veteran group is setting the standard for the nation. The UWL chapter of Student Veterans of America started only 2 years ago and has already received national recognition. UWL's chapter is cited by the National Student Veterans of America organization as an example of best practices for how veterans are treated on campus. The officers of the program will be interviewed by a consulting firm to find out how the program has done so well in such a short amount of time. The group holds an orientation each fall teaching veterans about the benefits they are eligible for, as well as other campus services such as counseling and career services. For more information about the services provided to veterans here at UWL, go to www.uwl.edu/vets.
And it's been a big year for international students at UWL. According to NAFSA and the Association for International Educators, in the 2010 to 2011 school year, international students contributed more than $9.1 million to the local economy. That's the largest impact among colleges in Wisconsin's 3rd congressional district. The 396 students rounded out the top, followed by UW-Eau Claire at $5.2 million and UW Stout at $4 million. Jay Loken, UWL Director of International Education, says the university's international student economic impact continues to grow because of recruiting success. These figures are based on estimates from Institution of International Education and estimates the amount of money foreign students bring to the U.S. to support their education. And now we're going over to Ashley Carey to tell us about a festive way to relieve stress.
Thanks, Courtney. Do you like making holiday treats? Do you need something creative to do? Do you need something to do to get your mind off of finals? Well, here's your chance. Students Advocating Potential Ability, also known as SAPA, is holding their 11th annual Most Accessible Gingerbread Competition. You can make your own creative piece or even get a group of friends together to compete against each other. What better way to relieve stress from finals than feeling like a little kid again and building a gingerbread house? So come out and bring your creativity and imagination to great use. The more creative, the better. All materials will be provided by Students Advocating Potential Ability organization. Feel free to take your creations home and show off to your friends or just eat yourself. The event will be held on December 12th at 7 to 9 p.m. at 339 Cartwright Center. For more information, you can email Thomas Link at t.link@uwlax.edu, or you can contact Thomas by calling at 785-8535. So come out and see if you have what it takes to make the most accessible gingerbread competition. Now back to you, Courtney.
Thanks, Ashley. Each year, the Coulee region sets up a wonderful display of holiday lights in Riverside Park. We sent Jessica Anderson, Courtney Derwachter, and Jacob Allman to get a glimpse of this winter wonderland.
are displayed every evening until New Year's Day. You can do it and you are not alone was the message at the Self-Sufficiency Program fundraiser last week. The president of the La Crosse Board of Education, Christine Clare, told her story at the 7th annual locally grown scholarship breakfast. She shared the story of her journey from failing first grade to becoming a lawyer and school board president. She says there is nothing you can't do if you need to do it, and there are people out there who will help you. The breakfast raises funds for scholarships towards SSP graduates' first 4 semesters of college. UWL's Self-Sufficiency Program is an award-winning program that seeks to help low-income parents become successful students. The semester-long program seeks to familiarize students with the UWL campus, teach tips on how to engage in class, and customize a personal education plan. If you would like to donate to this program, visit the UWL Foundation website. And the Coulee Region Humane Society has many pets in need of loving homes. Here are some of the animals available in this week's edition of Perfect Pets.
Meet Pistachio, a domestic medium-haired kitten. Male, fun-loving, and outgoing. He loves to play and needs a loving home. Here we have England, a domestic short-hair, buff tiger in white, male, very fun and playful, very energetic, loves to be around people and receive lots of love and attention, has a wonderful personality, and he needs a home to always love and care for him. And here we have Debbie, a shepherd mix. She's 7 to 8 months old, full of life, playful and spunky, ready to have fun, and already knows how to sit, but she would love to learn new tricks. Finally, we have Bentley. He is a Shih Tzu Terrier mix, 4.5 months old, a super fluff ball, and as you can see, very energetic.
To find out more about adoption for these pets or others, contact the Coulee Region Humane Society at 781-4014.
Again, the phone number for the Coulee Region Humane Society is 781-4014. And 'tis the season for giving, and some UWL students and faculty will be showing their spirit in a big way this year. A group of pre-healthcare students and staff will travel to India and Nepal in late December to provide medical services to Buddhist monks and nuns. They will also be teaching about preventative health care, such as dental hygiene and hand washing. Students won't have the usual necessities, such as running water, electronics, or any form of drinking water. Before the group leaves for their month-long trip, they hope to raise about $3,000 for medical equipment and supplies, but so far they have only raised $200. So if you would like to donate, you can visit the group's blog at LAX, number 2, india.wordpress.com, or you can call Advisor Scott Stein at 608-785-8156. These students would really appreciate any form of donation, no matter what the size.
The UWL Radiation Therapy Club raised $500 for Paula's Purse. The club held a bake sale fundraiser back in October to raise money for the Paula's Purse Fund. It's an organization that provides financial assistance for Gunderson Lutheran patients fighting any form of cancer. Cancer patients and families often struggle financially during their loved one's illness. The fund serves to help patients and families buy basic necessities. The fund was named Paula's Purse in honor of Paula Tower, who was a mammography technologist at Gunderson Lutheran for over 16 years. She lost her fight against cancer just this year. The fund was named in her memory. If you would like to donate to Paula's Purse, visit the Gunderson Lutheran webpage at www.gundluth.org. And students from WMCM went on down to Valhalla to produce a popular game show. Here's Sean Mobley and Chance Dickman with the story.
Students yelling about? The Price is Right, of course. To help get the word out about WMCM, Communication Studies students decided to bring the excitement of the game show to Valhalla last week. To gain an extra chance to be a contestant, students could bring non-perishable food items to the event to donate to a local homeless shelter. The organizers were thrilled by how much food they collected and by the overall turnout to the event.
A lot of people, and it was nice that they were spread across the crowd, and they actually got into it. It was a fun time.
One contestant who really got into it was Carolyn. Carolyn was called up to stage in classic Price is Right fashion. She and the other contestants were put through a variety of fan-favorite games, like the Odler game. In the end, the game came down to Carolyn and another contestant at the Showcase Showdown. where the grand prize packages were worth almost $40. Lucky for her, Carolyn ended up the big winner. After the show, the crew handed out dozens of prizes through raffles to the audience. So whether they made it...
Tune in to WMCM next semester for more game show opportunities. And a former UWL student is back on campus to showcase her accidental invention. 2006 graduate Danica Leahy was knitting herself a winter hat and accidentally found a gaping hole in the middle. She pulled a ponytail through the hole and had an instant hit. Soon fellow students were asking for hats, and Leahy started taking orders. Thus, the Peekaboo Ponytail hat business was born. Leahy's business minor came in handy as she started learning how to manage finances, track inventory, hire models, and starting a website. Working alongside her friend and fellow graduate, Abby Coleman, the two have been working endlessly to create a product that people will love. If you would like to purchase a hat or check out the variety of hat colors, you can visit the website at www.peekaboos-hats.com. And each week, the WMCM crew goes out and talks to fellow peers in a segment we call Campus Insight.
This week on Campus Insight, we asked students what their favorite part about the Christmas season is.
My favorite part of Christmas is seeing all my family.
My favorite part of Christmas is snow.
What I'm really looking forward to this Christmas was probably my Xbox, because my brother just got Skyrim, and I haven't been able to play Skyrim really this much, so that's what I'm really looking forward to.
My favorite part of Christmas is the holiday spirit, and I'm not gonna lie, I like the cookies. So the cookies are pretty cool, and the family part, that's pretty nice. So, and the break, so all good. Merry Christmas to everybody who is watching this.
My favorite part of Christmas is my family and friends and going back home for a while.
My favorite part of Christmas is presents.
My favorite part of Christmas is Christmas caroling.
My favorite part of Christmas is yummy treats.
This has been Kelsey Gorniak and Brett Bailey for WMCM News.
And look for the WMCM crew around campus next semester to have your opinions heard on Campus Insight. And now here's Felissa with a review of the TV show Once Upon a Time.
This week, instead of reviewing a movie, I decided to review a new television show. This fall, ABC's newest series, Once Upon a Time, aired. The show takes place in both the fairy tale realm and our world. Once Upon a Time is filled with classic fairy tale characters such as Snow White, Cinderella, and Jiminy Cricket. The basis of the show is that an evil queen casts a spell on the fairy tale characters so that there will be no more happy endings. And what better way to do that than to send them to our world? So let's take a look at what this show is all about.
I'd like a room. What's the name? Swan. Emma Swan.
Emma. What a lovely name.
Thanks. Welcome to Storybrooke.
Time is frozen here.
Excuse me?
The evil queen did it with her curse. She sent everyone from the enchanted forest here.
Why doesn't everybody just leave?
They can't. They tried. Bad things happen.
Sorry, I'm late.